Hi, this is Miss Shruti from Nilagiri. I'm here to share my experience with Indus Education, and I recently completed my medical coding course in Indus Education through online, and I'm happy to share that I have placed in good company. And my qualification is BSc Microbiology, and I passed out in the year of 2020. After completing my degree, I worked in a company nearly for 1.5 years, and I was not that much satisfied with my job and salary. So I decided to do some courses which is related to science. On that time, one of my friends, she told me about this medical coding course and job opportunity and growth of medical coder, and I searched in social media and Naukri, and I came to know this scope of medical coders. So I decided to do a medical coding course. And meanwhile, my friend, she was already doing a medical coding course through online, and it was a recorded class, and I too followed a class nearly for 1 month, and I was not that much satisfied with a recorded class, and we won't have my study material also. So I decided to join in good institute, and I was searching in a social media, and meanwhile I watched Mubina ma'am class in YouTube. It was an anatomy class and urinary system. She explained the system very clearly, and I was able to understand the class very easily. So I watched more than 8 videos. I watched in ICD also, Mon surgery and procedural coding also, and she have given lot of tricks and tips for coding. She explained the ICD and CPT very clearly. So I decided to join this education. I contacted them and I asked about this detail of this course, and they told me about this fee structure and syllabus and the study material, and it was like 3-month course. I joined in the month of November, and the first month was anatomy. From the basic, they are teaching from basic, so it is very useful. And after completing a topic, they used to give us note, and very next day they used to ask question, and then only they will be moving to a next chapter. And after completing this anatomy terminology physiology, we used to have test, anatomy 1 and anatomy 2 test, and there will be nearly 100 questions. And after completing the test, the score will be announced by Mubina ma'am. If you are getting low mark, she used to give an imposition and plus retest also. And after completing this anatomy, the next month they started as ICD. First they taught us how to handle the book, and the material was very good, and pattern, like they have separated the book. Like first part was like general guidelines, and next part book was like alphabetic index, and part 3 ICD was like tabula list, so it was easy to handle also. And day by day, one day they used to take a single topic, and after completing the class, they used to give us some to work, and if we have any doubt, we can ask them without any hesitation. They are ready to help us at any time. If you are asking at night also, they are ready to explain, and they are ready to clear our doubt. So it is very useful. And after completing ICD, we had mock ICD mock 1 and ICD mock 2 test, and the same way only, if we are getting low mark, she used to give an imposition. We used to write question plus answer. The question will be a big one, so we used to write the imposition nearly for 50 times or 10 times, and we want to repeat the test again. And the third month they started as CPT, current procedure terminology, and CPT was a little bit different from ICD coding, and it was procedural coding CPT. And starting I felt difficulty, and day by day I felt easy, because while taking class, ma'am she used to give us sums to work out, questions, lot of question to work out, and will be more interesting. Meanwhile we're taking class, she used to send us question, and after she will make us to find the answer, so it will be interesting. For nearly after taking each and every topic, she used to say a question, and we will be answering it. And day by day I was more interested in CPT also. And after completing a series, ma'am gave us bundle question to work out. After completing each series, we had CPT mock 1 and CPT mock 2. The same way, if we are scoring low mark, Mubina ma'am will be giving us imposition plus retest also. After completing ICD, CPT and HCPCS, we had 10 mocks, like anatomy, ICD, CPT and HCPS, combining everything. It was like a CPC pattern, and it was like online test, and we had 10 mock. After completing each mock, we had 1 day gap, And after completing mock 1, next day will be the mock discussion, which was very useful. They will announce us mark, and we can ask the doubt, and they are ready to clarify at any cost. That was very useful for me. And after completing this mock, meanwhile they announced us placement, and I attended interview at Chennai. We had 3 rounds. The note which they provided from Indus Education note, that helped me a lot, and the question was from anatomy, physiology, terminology, and ICD general guidelines, and modifiers from CPT, and it was easy to answer also. And I'm thankful to Sri Lakshmi ma'am, Mobina ma'am, Sandra ma'am, Suleva ma'am, and faculties of Indus Education. Thank you so much. And I need to write the CPC also. I hope I will crack CPC also. And thank you.